Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Slay the Spire. Let's play a run. Why not? I guess we'll play as a silent. People wanted the ironclad, they wanted the silent. Why don't we just play as a silent? I like the silent more. Should we do like a, I don't know, a level 20 ascension run, or maybe we should do like a level 0 one? Well, let's just do a level 20 run, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm going to do. I am not going to fight the Act 4 boss. I'm not gonna fight the heart. I'm just gonna do a warm-up Spire run. It's been a while since we played. I kind of forget how to play this game sometimes, so let's just hope for the best. Let's see what happens. Defeat the double boss on Act 3, and heck, maybe if we have a strong run, we'll go fight the heart. Let's leave that one open, though. Lose all gold to gain a rare card. 99 for a rare card is really good. Unfortunately, it's not what I was hoping it would be, which is Corpse Explosion, which is like the best rare card. Nightmare is fun. Storm of Steel is meh. You know what, give me Storm of Steel. I don't really want to say no to a card that early, but I do believe that those cards were a little trash, but you know, it is damage early, so why don't we go for it? Now you're doing 12 damage on turn 1. I do remember how to deal with you. It's called blocking. Duh, duh. And honestly, I don't even want to play Storm of Steel because I'd rather get rid of Ascender's Bane. We need draw with Storm of Steel because we need to be able to have excess cards in hand that we're not playing so we can get value out of the discarding. Now on a turn like this, it's still not really better than a strike, but it is better than a neutralize and a survivor. Bum, 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 bum. And we can barely kill you. So I think we took like 2 damage. That's not that bad. Well-laid plans is amazing, and I think we do need to take it. Yes, a dagger spray would be better for like a situation like this, but I still, you know, honestly, I still believe that well-laid plans, it's just that important of a card to have your draw every turn that I just want it. I want it. I need it, I must have it. But I don't like shivs. I think shivs, at the very least, shivs when you're dealing with the heart are really not that good, because without strength and dex together, you're not really getting a lot of value out of it, it feels. You know, you need to be able to scale, and you also need to be able to prevent the massive damage that you take from Beat of Death, which is really hard. All right, you're dead. Thank you. Backflip, dagger spray, all-out attack. I think we'll take all-out attack here, just because it is a good damage spell, and it's not a spell, it is a attack. Too much monster train. And we're not gonna play well-laid plans. Let's just make sure we can kill one of you next turn. We're gonna take 1 damage. We're gonna take 2 damage, told ya. Yeah, also the Time Eater. That's a very good point. The Time Eater, also kind of a bit of a garbage enemy when you're dealing with shivs. Too many counters, let's say. There's too many enemies that counter your shivs. Backstab, riddle, endless agony. I like a good backstab just for the damage. You know, 11 damage on turn 1 is not that bad. You run into a situation like this though, sometimes where you don't have the ability to properly block. It happens. Let's take a Distilled Chaos. Strike, defend, well-laid plans. We're taking no damage. That potion saved us 4 HP. Considering its variability, I think we got a little bit lucky. But that's when you should use it, I think. I'll take a Piercing Wail. I'll also take this 3 times. Ooh, twice! And we're gonna come up to a chest momentarily. Oh, baby. I accept the doubled relics from 2 upcoming chests. I also think we should play Piercing Wail. I'm also gonna play colorless potion. Give me the trip. I'm gonna hit you twice. I'm gonna try to race these enemies as opposed to block. We have no progressive damage, so we kind of have to go fast, I think. But this is not amazing. I mean, we have not built our deck to handle sentries, really. We haven't really built our deck to handle anything. Get rid of this, because that way we can hold on to the defend. Da-da. All out attack gets a kill, so defend, strike, all out attack. We should be fine here. We're kind of ahead of them now. We can retain cards if we, have excess defends on a single turn, or, hopefully we just at least draw 2 every turn. Okay, it's something at least. We're gonna have 3 HP, which means we are heavily dependent on draw at this point. We need to get a defend in order to live. We did. Actually, with the survivor, we can now survive if we don't draw a defend when he's attacking. Still a little scary, a little risky, just saying. It's a strike, survivor, defend, hold the strike. We need more offense in this deck, clearly. We have no real opportunities to add any up until, hopefully now. God, it's so bad, but I'll take accuracy, which is good with the shivs. I will lose my gold. And I will take Regal Pillow and Anchor are both great. Gouged and trampled by a horned beast. So this is Gremlin Knobgoblin. Probably are gonna die to Gremlin Knobgoblin, so why don't we leave that and then fight another elite? Let's go to the shop and then fight the elite. Maybe we can buy a potion. Or footwork, and then maybe fight something that's not Knobgoblin. Okay, it's Knobgoblin. Don't know what I expected. Well, we'll hit you. I'll strike and Storm of Steel. Maybe we should have gone for the 35% in hindsight. But we are dead. We are going to die. 21, 19. 24, 24. 28, 29. We live for one more turn. And then we have to do 25 damage in a single turn. Hey, you know what? We got close. Look, game's hard. I'm never gonna say it's not. Also, I haven't played Slay the Spire in like a year, so give me a break. We're warming up. Enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 HP. Yes. Now, is there a free elite? A free elite? There is a free elite. You could even get like a free burn leap. No, you can't. You can get 1 free leap. Well, in that case, let's make sure we get this one. I guess this is just our path right here. This is our only path. Wow, you're still... Don't have two blocks, huh? Kill you with a neutralize. How do you like that? How do you like that? Predator, Distraction, Reflex. I really like Reflex. I learned to really appreciate this and Tactician in my previous A20 Heart runs, my last runs anyways. Having the ability to discard this and gain free draw is actually incredible. But I do think we want Predator early for the damage. Find some potions. Yes. Fredeko says, come to think of it, most of Abe's runs start with Niao's gift. You trying to tell me something? Dagger spray, dodge, concentrate. I do want dagger spray for the AoE. Then we go, we're not gonna get a free elite by the way, but that's okay. Let's skip the shop then. Yeah, upgrade a card. Give me an upgraded dagger spray. It's 2 strikes in 1. Distraction, Wraith Form, Quick Slash. You'd take Wraith Form. And I would like to go triple elite path, I think. There's a lot of combat in between, which I really like. We can, you know, upgrade our deck as we progress up here. And Lagavulin, admittedly, is very annoying because we don't really have scale. We just have like a Wraith Form. But we'll get there. I think I will pop a potion too. Mayhem is really nice. Just a free card every turn of combat. Even if it's Wraith Form. It's a defend, which is still good. Should I take 10? I think you play Wraith Form. I think you slow play this one. Let's go, Brandon. Welcome to the stream. And thank you for the resub for 2 months. Good to see you. 42 damage. I'm actually worried about killing these. I'm gonna use the Shiv potion. Let's try our best to survive. Okay, we lived. Probably didn't even need to use the potion in hindsight, but Kunai! Kunai makes a good Shiv deck. Do you think we can get some Shivs now? It's like now that we're doing a run that does not have Shivs, we get a good Shiv card. Thank you, game. Thank you. Wonderful. Much appreciated. Can never seem to actually get, you know, everything on one run. It's got to always be separated. Ooh, Crippling Cloud is real good here if we can draw it. We could also just gain energy, because this is such an annoying fight. I think I'm okay using my potion here. This is what potions are all about. You gotta just find the right time to use them. Was that the right time to use it? I think maybe. So if we play Wraith Form, we take 3. If we play Defend, we take 2. I will take 2. And now they're all dead. Took a little while to get to that Crippling Cloud. I wish we had that on turn 1. Dagger Spray, Cloak and Dagger, Piercing Well. Cloak and Dagger is now like renewable dex gain if we upgrade it with Kunai. Prayer Wheel is really good. We can really focus this deck now, I think. Well, since I have no blocks, we're gonna play Wraith Form. And now we have no blocks worth playing. Although we could outscale the deck's loss in theory. In practice, you're probably not going to. Wow, we did like no damage. Really hope this guy doesn't, you know, kill me, but admittedly we did not do a lot of damage before we lost all of our decks. Oh goodness, that's a lot of damage. Gain 1 block. This is a horrible fight. We don't have gain 0 block. Fantastic. We don't have the capability of dealing with single target enemies like this. Riddle with Holes, Tactician, Cloak and Dagger. Poison Stab prepared, Dagger Spray. I do like a Tactician, but the only thing that can hit it is Survivor. But that might still be good enough. Give me a Tactician. Give me a poison stab. Now, are we willing to fight 2 elites? I don't know, probably not. I think we'll probably die from that. Dun 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 dun. Admittedly, I'm a little scared. Mighty Odin, welcome. How you doing today? 8 damage. Am I okay taking 8? We don't have to. Should have played the defend at the end of the turn. Could have saved 1. We really do need to upgrade and thin out our deck. It's just really hard. Burst is an instant take. Because now we can do something like this. I don't think we can use the energy potion. I think we've got to keep it for the elite fight. 9 damage. I'm gonna be vulnerable next turn, which means I'm gonna take a lot of damage. I think I'm just gonna play Wraith Form to minimize the incoming damage. Because this guy, he's a really tough enemy to fight early. He does a lot of damage if you let him hit you with the vulnerability, so I'm glad we did it like we did it. Dash, Tactician, Piercing Wail, Prepared, Quick Slash, Piercing Wail. Game really wants me to take a Piercing Wail. I will take a Dash and a Piercing Wail. We're thickening up the deck, but we're thickening it up with things that we want. Like really, really want. Important things that we want. Wydun asks, how have you been finding Elden Ring? I've been enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun. Sometimes the balance gets to me a little bit. The fact that you stumble across an area maybe you are not meant to be in, but it's a good experience. I'm enjoying it. So instead of taking like 15 damage, I'm just gonna pop a potion. Wish we could have saved it, but that's okay. I will take a escape plan. I will take an escape plan. As long as it's not Gremlin Knob, these are very good cards for giving us, this is great. Very good cards for giving us possible benefits out of kunai with lots of extra block. Okay, we take 4 damage on turn 1, but they're weak forever. They're poisoned, their status effects are gone. I like that turn. Just don't die. Just don't die. All I'm saying is just don't die. Okay, we're taking 3. Just survive and then rest at the boss fight. That means you're weak for your next attack. Poison hasn't really done that much, but that's okay. I do like a Wraith Form, but a dash already gets us there, so we don't need to play Wraith Form. Maybe we should not have played that escape plan though, because the Wraith Form would have just shuffled, which would have been a lot better than it not shuffling. Just to be clear. Whatever, we still got the dex out of it. Now just don't draw only, just don't draw only dazes. That's the only thing that would have killed us. And I'm gonna take another Crippling Cloud. It's a great card. We have to rest. And we're just gonna try to hopefully get enough damage out on you that we can flip you before you murder us. Or maybe we'll tank a hit, I don't know. $75. Well, we're not going to split you. You're gonna be at 85 if I attack you. So we'll take 14. And now, I really don't want to get slimed, but we're really not doing that much damage. But we are about to shuffle. We could play Wraith Form now. I think we save it for when it shuffles though. So I'm actually gonna split you. It's like that's not a good split, but I think it's the best we can do. This is actually pretty okay. Because we live, which is good. We have 5 HP. They're both attacking though. I can't help but notice that they are actually both attacking, which is like, I don't know, highly detrimental to my ability to live. So we will die yet again and try it once more as the Silent Ascension level 20 in Slay the Spire. Turns out, hey, this game is actually hard, like I remember it being. Give me a random boss relic. Oh, good. Oh, good, everybody. Runic Dome. Okay, well, can't say I'm particularly pleased about that pickup, but you know, it'll add a lot of yeah to the run. You buffed on turn 1. I should have attacked you. How much damage do you do on turn 1? 6? Now you do 11. Are we gonna play Spire for the rest of the stream? Probably not. It's just a fun little aside, I think. Okay, blocked it. And you're dead. Okay, good. I will take a footwork, because I don't know what else to take in this situation. Well, I can kill you and block. To be honest, just being able to play our hand and then just be done with our turn, it's kind of beneficial, I think. It absolves me of misplays and means that all I have to do is just drag the cards over the enemies. Outmaneuver, dodge and roll, and dagger throw. You see, what I don't like about dagger throw is then I have to choose. Do I play attacks and discard defends, or do I play defends and discard attacks? Very scary. Remove. We've added blocks, remove a defend. Well, that's as good as we're gonna get for block, and it is enough. I mean, this is a pretty good run so far. Other than not being able to see what's happening, we're staying in front of the enemies. Energy's not a problem. I think you'd maybe take Catalyst and you try to turn this into a block poison deck. We go fight some enemies for once. Or rather, specifically choose to fight some enemies for once. So you're attacking, you could be attacking, you could be not attacking, who knows? Okay, you're attacking, you who knows? Now you're attacking and you who knows, but we at least have a lot of block for this turn. We like desperately need to kill you though. I'm surprised you didn't punch through my armor. Now you're not doing anything because you don't attack 3 times in a row and you're dead. Turns out when you actually, you know, recognize what the enemies are doing, this isn't that bad. Give me a dagger throw. I need some offense. And we might as well upgrade. Good time for it. Neutralize? Sure. Probably way too defensively focused, but let's do it. Lagavulin. You know what? I like Lagavulin. All we have to do is just wait for... All we gotta do is wait for Dex. Well, you know what? We'll draw it on the important turn at least. Choose a card from your discard pile and add it to your hand. Well, that's Dagger throw? Ugh. Well, we'll attack you at least, and then pop our regen potion, because this is gonna suck. Six block now, 6 block next turn. You know, that's not that bad. But we have neutralize and defense coming up. So, I don't know, give me a Liquid Memories dagger throw. And then I'll play it once for 12 block. I am pretty sure that we are going to just die on Lagavulin though, because we have no scaling damage, and he's gonna debuff us way too much. But we're getting him down. We're getting him down. We're taking 0 damage. Could really go for, like, I don't know, some more attacks. Oh hey, there they are. Okay, now we do 2 damage per strike. I mean, honestly, this is not going as poorly as I thought it would, at least to start with. We have to play the strike. Oh my god, how do I kill you now? We have to get 2 dagger throws. The dagger throw is only gonna do 3 damage. Ooh, please, dagger throw? If I don't draw dagger throw here, we literally can't kill him because it'll do one. Well, it'll still do 1 damage when it comes back around, I guess. Oh, thank God, bouncing flask. Gain 50 gold from a question mark. Well, in that case, let's go to the shop and see what we get from there. Are we okay doing 1 fight, not ever taking damage? Yes. It doesn't matter. Remove, transform, or upgrade. Give me an upgrade on that bouncing flask. Go to the shop. Another bouncing flask? I like it. I also like a strange spoon, so we can maybe get multiple plays out of Catalyst, but it's the only card that it would hit right now. Doomed run. It's a doomed domed run right now, at least maybe. I like bouncing flask. I think now we can purge strikes. I will take... Backstab spoon could work, yeah. Really, it's most... I don't want to wait for the deck to shuffle in order to replay these cards that are fantastic, but on boss fights it might matter. You know what, give me a backstab spoon. And then rest. And then are we gonna fight one elite? Sure, why not? I honestly feel like our deck is pretty decent right now. Okay, that is a little bit of a weird roll, but that's fine. Is it a risk? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You kidding me? Well, that's literally useless. So we're gonna take 4 damage, I think. Yep. But we get a little bit of block next turn. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then 2 strikes will kill a sentry on the right. So let's block on this turn, which means that we are going to live for the next turn. Because he's dead. And we live for another turn, because that sentry is dead. And we live for another turn, another 2 turns, because we have 8 block next turn. So we are just like pushing our life forward ever so gently. Don't stop me now. It's more like we're not dead now. Hanging on by a thread. And having a ball. Alright, well, we lived. That was close. We get Pen Nib. And I still think Wraith Form is pretty good, especially if we know we have a KO coming. Because if we know that the enemy is gonna die, we can just play Wraith Form and then wait for Catalyst to kill him. Okay, you're gonna do like 6 damage on this turn. Yep. Couple of burns as well, but that's fine. Honestly, on this turn, I think we tank damage. You'll have 40 poison though when we draw Catalyst again. I think I tank the damage. I think it's 9. 8. 8 damage is not that bad to take there. Dun, 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 dun. Then Catalyst, you take to 60. Wraith 4 means that you're dead. Good stuff. Defend, strike. You might as well try to strike. Hey, you get Pen Nib out of it. Monkey Man, welcome. This is my game, right? Cheer. It's a good game, this Spire. Bullet Time, Nightmare, Malaise. Dude, Malaise is so good. Although Nightmare, if you get like Nightmare Catalyst, it's amazing. But don't you just want the strength down? Black Star, Sozu, Runic Pyramid. Dude, I think you take Runic Pyramid. We don't know when to play cards, but sometimes we do know when to play cards. And some cards we just want to hold on to, like Catalyst. I actually think that this is not a bad play. It could be horrible, or it could be good. I don't know. I hope it's good. So we want this path for the question marks. It's like right now, for instance, he's not attacking. We're gonna be debuffed on turn 1. Now what does he do? Well, the answer is I have no idea. So I think what I will do is dodge and roll Malaise? We're weak, but we gain block on that turn. And then I think we Bouncing Flask, defend. You're not doing 22 damage. And then on this turn, we can Wraith Form defend. And then on the next turn, we can Catalyst, and then he's dead before he hits us again. And then all of a sudden, hey, who's the smart guy now? Terror, Slice, Escape Plan. Well, Escape Plan is free block if it works, so we could take that. Terror, I'd rather not do physical damage now that we have kind of a poison archetype. So you buff on turn 1 with a whole bunch of armor, and there's nothing I can do about that. So I will hit you, and then play nothing. With 4 energy, we don't care about our hand filling up. You're gonna hit us for 10 and debuff us. Now you're gonna hit us for 22, and you have, and we're frail, so we can't block as much. I feel like this is Wraith Form, and then in the following turns we can just Bouncing Flask. It's like, do this to purge his artifact. A Bouncing Flask Catalyst is already a kill. Who's the smart guy now? Flying Knee, Sneaky Strike, Dagger Spray. We don't want these. Sneaky Strike admittedly can be free every time it shows up, but it just limits the amount of times we can play our poison, which is what we want more than anything. Although I will say we have Survivor Dagger Throw. You know, I think we can make it work. I'll take a book, why not? Obtain the book. We get the Necronomicon. What does that mean for us? It means Sneaky Strike is double tapped. Okay, maybe not the best. Alright, so this could actually not kill us, but we would take 24 damage and we have no idea what this guy is doing, unfortunately. So, yeah, not the best. Don't attack me. Oh, he hit me for 24 damage. What can I say about that one except we just didn't draw any blocks? He's not attacking this turn. Snake Plant is, I mean, he's horrifying. He is horrible and horrifying. Anyways, you are dead, but we are almost dead ourselves. Poison Potion, Outmaneuver, Crippling Cloud, Dagger Throw. Energy is nice so we can maybe play a Wraith form appropriately, but we're already playing our hand most of the time. We could hold it for like a good malaise. We have to rest, so we have to go this way. Lose 23 HP! Okay, well, let's not die. I guess we'll take the curse. Then we'll rest. A little scary. So this is, oh, good, Snecko Pyramid. Oh, fantastic. Well, this is scary. You know what? Let's do this. I'd rather not die to having a handful of garbage. I think this is actually an okay turn here. We can gain a ton of energy. We took 1 damage off of that. That's not that bad. That is not that bad. Da 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 da. Yeah? 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 Didn't exhaust that malaise. We took 1 damage on this fight. Dude, that is not a problem. Who cares? Sneaky and Venom Slice. I don't think we want any of these. We could fight an elite, or we could go up here and fight this elite. Here's the thing, we have no crowd control. If we had crowd control, I possibly would, but we have no Corpse Explosion, no Dagger Spray. If it's the Book of Stabbing, we're great. If it's not, we kind of suck. With an upgraded Wraith form, at least we have a better chance now. And attacks being upgraded, I mean, I guess it's something. In the shop, I mean, in the shop, I think we just need a full heal. Yeah, I think you just need a full heal, which is great, and then let's purge a, before the strike, let's purge the decay from our deck. That's really helpful. That is extremely helpful. The boot. Here is how much I value the boot. Yeah, we're actually going like real fast now through the second half of this floor, aren't we? Give me a catalyst for the triple poison. We'll fight an elite. It's not the elite I wanted, but it's not that bad. We might want to open up with the Wraith form though, which is a little scary. But I tell you what, let's do that on the next turn. We have to kill you too, but I guess that's what the Wraith form is for, isn't it? So we're getting hit like a truck. So I think that's when you play this. And then We're just gonna wait for Bouncing Flask and Catalyst. You know, it happens sometimes. I think we gotta get rid of you, because now Bouncing Flask has a better chance of landing. It's 30 damage when we can actually, oh, you didn't attack, but we're still intangible. Okay, good, 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 good. Draw. We got the Bouncing Flask. I think we just have to play it. Not really what we were hoping for, because this is only going to be 36 poison, but I think you have to play the Catalyst. We're still intangible. Give us energy next turn. We're only going to take 1 damage. Ultimate Blast is still, oh, we took 3 damage. You're dead. You're not attacking. We are going to make it through this fight. That's absurd. I'll admit, it's a little absurd. I would not have thought we would make it out of this fight, but there we go. I don't even think you play Pen Nib. I think you just let Pen Nib kind of sit and wait. Sit and rest. We're not done yet! By the way, you're done. We only took 4 damage. Backflip, footwork, backstab. I don't think we need another backstab. I'll take another footwork though. More powers are fantastic. I will smith and buff up a footwork for more block. Agrocracia says, I'm always confused. Should I ask streamer or the chat? Mighty Odin says, chat's usually faster to respond. You're not wrong. You're not, as I would say, wrong. I don't know if you're attacking, but I'm gonna let you hit me if you're attacking. You hit me for 18, congratulations. You must feel like a big man. Okay, you gain Metallicize. We wanna hold Malaise for when we draw our... This can shuffle, I think. We wanna hold Malaise for when we draw our, outmaneuver, and then we can really negate his strength. Where the heck is outmaneuver? I guess we already discarded it. And we also want to maybe save it for when we can get value out of Sneaky Strike being doubled too. We're very defensive right now, which I love. So here's the question, do you Wraith form now? I don't think you do, I think you save it. I'm just stalling. He buffed himself. I'm just, didn't get what we wanted. I'm just hopefully stalling for like a great outmaneuver Malaise, but I don't know what happened to the outmaneuver. I must have just accidentally discarded it. Or really, I purposefully discarded it when I shouldn't have, let's be honest. That weakness is really nice. Let's just block. He finally decided to hit us, and we are no longer debuffed to heck. So this is when we outmaneuver. Give me the bounce. He might hit us on this turn for a little bit. He hit us for none, and then, oh, looky at this. Oh, ho, 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 what are you doing? Freaking nothing. Also, have a Sneaky Strike ×2. Also, give me some block. Give me some neutralize. Have 8 strength down. So I think he might be purging his debuffs on this turn. Is it worth playing Catalyst? We could save it. Or we could give him 120 poison and get him down real freaking low. I think we should save it for next turn. We've got a great turn coming up with outmaneuver. And, you know, as soon as he purges his debuff, all we gotta do is play Wraith form, a Bouncing Flask, and a Catalyst, and he's dead. Are we doing that right now? Oh yes. He's hurting us real hard. So we get 3 turns to work him down. Not drawing the poison that we need. Oh, but this is one hell of a turn. And we're still intangible. He's dead. Okay, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him! Oh, it would have been a good time for the neutralize. Well, we made it to Act 3 on Runic Dome, so feeling pretty good about that. We got fruit juice. And another malaise, which I think we do want. Duh, no. Coffee dripper, oh god, no. Fusion hammer, can no longer smith? I mean, we don't really need to upgrade too many more cards, do we? Do we need 5 energy, though? I'm taking Fusion Hammer. I think the energy is okay. More value out of malaise, right? Energy's good, it's nice to have. I like energy. I like clean, free coal energy. And it's only a very small price to pay. Okay. I want to hit up this shop, and then we could fight 2 elites if we feel good about it. Or we could go this path, lots of question marks, but no shop. I have 370 gold, I want to hit up the shop. Nightmare would be nice. Nightmare would win us the run. If we had a Nightmare in this deck, we would win. And it wouldn't even really be close. We took 3 damage. Don't play the dagger throw. We can maybe double up on a sneak. We took 1 damage. This is what I wanted. Actually, that's just a lot of damage. I mean, you're dead. Who's the Act 3 boss? It is Timekeeper, which is a little scary. Piercing Whale, Acrobatics, Cloak and Dagger. We have so much energy, I actually feel like Acrobatics is pretty good. So is Piercing Whale, but we'll never know when to play it. So give me the Acrobatics. Speaking of never know when to play it. Okay. That's a good draw. Not the right time for it, but still a good draw. So he's exploding, by the way, so this is a good... We have no blocks. Good time for a Wraith form. Actually, this would just kill him. Still probably a good time for a Wraith form. Because we don't know what's going on for the other 2. And then start hitting him with the bounce. Two turns of invincibility is good enough, I hope. There's not even attacking still. Fair enough. Kind of expected it. You're already dead. So we'll weaken you. If we give you like another 6 strength down, you're never gonna hit us ever again. Well, let's hope that's enough. You might as well. We're not gonna draw anytime soon. 15 spikes? Are you kidding me? You know what I'm missing from this deck? I'm missing like a noxious fumes, I'm realizing. Entropic Brew, that's worth it. Blade Dance, Piercing Wail, Deflect. You know what? Give me a Piercing Wail. Change my mind on the card. Add 3 colorless cards? Dude, an Apotheosis would really sweeten the pot right now. The Bomb, Dark Shackles, Enlightenment. Enlightenment also seems pretty nice just to get your cards out on the cheap. Mayhem, I think, is a little risky. And Forethought, we don't really need... Energy's not really a problem, at least not as big of a problem as it could be. So like Enlightenment to make Wraithform and Bouncing Flasks cheap is good, but those are the only expensive cards. Sneaky Strike. This is a pretty bad set of cards, like actually awful. Now you, I literally have no idea what you do, so I'm just gonna malaise you. Look, I'm gonna be honest, I still have no idea what you do, so I'm just gonna hit you a few times. For all I know, you're gonna hit me for 20 damage. Okay, you hit me for 20 damage. Do I wish you did something different? Yeah. Okay, this is pretty okay. I'd like to save Catalyst for the next turn. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun. Took another 2 damage there, though. Ugh. Hacker Chrissy, you have a good night. Thanks for being here. Well, we have the energy. So, Bouncing Flask, Catalyst, Wraithform. He's now on an official timer. He's on the clock. You're not punching through. Although we are gonna draw thanks to Ink Bottle, because I have to play some defense. So let's try to get through the deck quickly, so we can get back to Ink Bottle. Just don't play any attacks, because I want to keep Pen Nib. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. If we can keep these on 9 walking into a combat, we'll be very happy about that. Escape Plan, Terror, Predator. You know, Predator is actually not that bad. Kills weaker enemies and then gives us the card draw we need to get to all of our good stuff again. But deck's getting mighty thick, mighty thick. Mighty thick indeed. Okay, this is great, because we're gonna double up on Catalyst. Paper Crane, Dolly's Mirror, Catalyst. I didn't have to look at any other card. That was just what we were taking. We knew it. We knew that that's what we were taking. You know what's stupid? I feel like maybe even going for the effing Act 4. Like, we have Wraithform, Malaise, Catalyst. We have a deck that might be able to handle the heart, and I didn't even build with that in mind. With 2 Catalysts and 2 Bouncing Flasks and a Wraithform. Maybe we can even add another Wraithform, ideally. We could try, right? We'd have to, like, veer left. Let's see if we can do it. You are just, like, horrifying. and I have no idea what you do, and I don't even think you know what you do, let's be honest. But at the very least, you're gonna die in a couple of turns. And in fact, if we can draw... well, I was hoping to be able to draw into a... I was hoping to be able to draw into a another catalyst, but that's fine. We really gotta figure out a way of thinning out this deck, though. This deck is way too thick. It's got good stuff in it, but it be thick. I also really like a blur here, because we know on certain turns that we want to save blocks. Although concentrate's good too. It artificially thins the deck, because once per shuffle we can get rid of a couple of cards. And gain energy, and by doing that we can maybe get like a bigger malaise. Dude, I think you take concentrate. We have strikes and defends that we don't want to play. We can totally get value out of this. So let's get the freaking key. Didn't think I'd be doing this, but sure. Bag of prep is amazing. Now you do 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, or maybe 40. I think it's 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I think it's 40. So you suck is the TLDR of this one. But I do have a weakness potion, which helps out a lot. You're already doing no damage. We draw 5 cards. We have 6 energy on this turn, though. I think we save our cards. You're not hitting me. Let's get rid of Piercing Wail. It's actually not that good for only 6. Now I think you're doing 50. This is a pretty bad turn, but we can still get around it. So hold on, you're doing 17, 33. So you were doing 50. Now you're doing 60. Okay, I mean, we know what we're doing here. And now 1 catalyst means that you're dead, and you're not gonna hit us anymore. Okay, we're good. We're not gonna kill you. You only have 130 poison, but that's still way more than good enough. And you know what? Have 8 strength down. That'll help when you're doing 90 damage, right? Have another one. Okay, that was honestly a pretty good fight. Hey, let's take a Well-Laid Plans. This seems like a good card. Well, we have to rest. It's still a rest for 12 HP, and then we're gonna fight an elite and see what happens. Honestly, this is a good elite for us. I'm gonna keep the outmaneuver though, so when we get like a malaise, we can actually play it. Sure. Actually, we could play it on this turn. We have another malaise. Kind of think maybe why not. But I do need to discard cards out of my hand, so let's outmaneuver. Dump a strike and then malaise for 3. We just want the weakness with this malaise, basically. And we're waiting for, I'm waiting for another bouncing flask before I catalyst. You know what? There you go. 11 turns of weakness buys us a lot of time. Okay, I think we bounce. Footwork, defend, defend. I think we'll take none. Yeah, and now we can Wraith form. And we'll take 1. Actually, we'll take 0. Okay, good fight. And let's see, did those catalysts get consumed? They didn't, so they're coming back. Maybe not on this shuffle, actually. Yeah, next shuffle, but still. So I am still gonna play cards because I want to take 0. We'll try to get back to Ink Bottle. Let's keep Pen Nib though. Okay, good stuff. I mean, what can I say? The run's working. Deflect, Courier, Prepared. I think Prepared is amazing. And sure, let's fight the Burning Elite and hope it's not Rectomancer. Wow, what a good turn. What an awful turn 1 draw. I'll hit you. Do you attack turn 1 or do you debuff? Goodness. You know, I don't think it matters because we're gonna want to play that anyways. Honestly, I don't know how long this fight's gonna take. I'll take 2 damage. You know what I would love? All of my cards that give poison? That'd be great. That being said, we're still taking 0 damage, and this guy is 13 strength down, so our blocks are gonna get a lot of value. I think we should defend. Like a mix of defend and that bouncing flask. Took 5 damage, but here's the deal. You ready for this? Man, I really just need more energy. I mean, we have potions, but if we take a little bit of damage, it's okay. Now you're dead, and we'll take 8 damage. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Maybe we could have done that on the last turn and taken less, I don't know. Finisher, Cloak, Terror, no thank you. It's the Nemesis, let's go. No problem with this at all. Give me a free sneaky. Having a good malaise on turn 1 is like incredible, by the way. So we'll put up a little bit of block. You only do, you don't do your big hit on turn 1, so this is like a very good moment to just pop a malaise. And then honestly, I feel like we just do the same thing. I'll play a couple of blocks, concentrate out, malaise. Even if you do a big hit, it's only gonna be for like 20. If we put up 20 block every turn, we'll be fine. Now we have no blocks on this turn. It happens, baby, it happens. But you know what? Take that, take that, take that. Took 12. This is the Burning Elite and we're forced to rest anyway, so who cares? Should have drawn first, but we'll just play Wraith form next turn. Yep. Okay, good fight. We get the mango. Max HP is really nice. I'm a big fan of that. I'm a real big fan of that. Have to rest, 92 HP. Let's see if we can't kill the Time Eater, shall we? Turn 1 malaise, concentrate, footwork. honestly. If we have no blocks, there you go, 7 strength. So sad he can't do any damage. You're not hitting me, so... If you're not hitting me, I'm doing nothing to you. We have to play cards to get cards out of our hand. How are we gonna kill the Time Eater? We're gonna store both catalysts, pop them at the same time with like 20 poison. That goes from 20 to 60 to 180, and that should kill the Time Eater. So we just want to play garbage. And just work it down slowly. If it takes us a little while, it takes us a little while. Who cares? Okay, energy back. It's energy for 2 defends and another bounce. And we're drawing next turn, which is great, because if we draw Bouncing Flask, we can get a really nice amount of poison done. We did take 10 damage. Unfortunate. Honestly, a malaise would hit the spot. Actually, probably a Wraith form is good enough, don't you think? Yeah, let's do it. Should have played the Neutralize, but we'll just play like a Bouncing Flask if we get it. We didn't, so give me prepared. Dump, dump. Should have played the Malaise because we had 8 energy that turn. My bad. Oh well. Okay, 27. So let's say it's 75. Let's say it's 80. And then from 80 it goes to 240. So you'll take 480 damage in 2 turns. So you are dead. But I'd like to take less damage. So I think we should block Malaise, kill you next turn. Okay, we don't actually have any blocks. That's still fine, because Malaise, you're taking 234. You're dead in 1 turn. The only question is, will we take damage first? We took 16, so we have 66 HP. That's fine, that's totally fine. We should have played cards, get back closer to Pen Nibbing Bottle. It's the Awakened one. We have 1 power in our deck. Unfortunately, this is also a bit of an AoE battle, which we're very bad at. You go first. I'm actually gonna take damage, probably. You know, we could probably use a weak potion, but we have Malaises in the deck. So let's save it. You only do like 10 damage on turn 1 anyways. Maybe 12, because you have 2 strength. Okay, you did 14 damage on turn 1, my bad. Dump it. Dump it. Sneaky Strike gets a kill. This is a great Malaise turn. So you play it, -3 strength. Took 2 damage, no problem. Now I don't really want to play Wraith form, honestly. Footwork might be worth it still. You have 4 strength down, that's fine. So we'll do this, get rid of this. I think we'll play Piercing Wail. That's a pretty nice assortment of Bouncing Flasks. I could Catalyst you, and then just ride out your strength with blocking. It's not a bad idea, honestly. Okay. Kind of use a little bit more. You know, we could also malaise you a billion and then hold Wraith form for the next phase of the fight. We gotta kill this other cultist though. He's getting real strong. So I'm gonna footwork, concentrate the strikes, defend, malaise. Took 7 damage. This cultist is getting strong. I'm getting a little worried. Please hit him with a poison. Dude, I'll be honest, I think I just catalyst his ass. He's 15 strength up. He's doing more damage to me than the boss is. He's gotta go. Okay, he's dead. We have a lot of energy, so let's draw. $20 block is probably enough with 6 strength down on this guy. We're just gonna wait. We're just gonna block him, hold the catalyst, hold the bouncing flasks, and then pop them both on the same turn with Wraith form and like a concentrate, and then we should be able to wipe him before he kills us, I hope. That's a freebie. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just gonna play Piercing Wail. Dump a strike. Dump a... We don't need concentrate. We have another malaise? Okay, well we hold this for his second phase, right? We just need the bouncing flasks to start coming back around. So you know what? Give me a survivor catalyst, because we're not gonna play it. And we hold our hand. Hey, it's the catalyst. Who would have thought? I think we dump catalyst, I think we dump Wraith form. They're gonna come back around, no problem. I wanna be able to hold on to other stuff. Strike, strike, defend, 30 block is more than enough. This is gonna be a slow fight, but I think it's gonna be an extremely safe fight. We only need like 10 block, 20 block per turn to get around his debuffs. That's easy to do. We're actually able to output some damage for once. Okay, I mean, this is good. Dun 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 dun. I mean, this is one of the few bosses that you can fight in Act 3 that does not scale if you don't make it scale. Time Eater, you have to play some cards. Donu Deka gets 3 strength every other turn. This fight, if you just want to stall as long as possible, the game has no problem with that. And I have no problem with that either. We wait. Now, this is enough poison for you to be screwed, so we want to get to Malaise and Wraith form, and ideally the Malaise that we had a minute ago, or the Bouncing Flask. We should have even saved it. I didn't think about it, but we should have saved it. So this is really good. Okay. We wait. You're doing nothing. We have our enablers. I'm still waiting. Because I got a plan, man. I got a plan. Hit you with that strike, baby, one more time. And we have everything that we need. So we play outmaneuver, and we end turn. Grrr! Grrr! Oh no, grrr! Then, Survivor. Dump the dagger throw. Double a sneaky. You play Bouncing Flask. You play a Bouncing Flask. you play a Wraith Form Catalyst. Next turn, you concentrate Malaise. This is fine. Whoa, we drew. It's a Catalyst. Okay, concentrate. Take no damage. Throw me the Malaise. Hit him. Increment your pen nib counter. He's doing nothing. He's dead. He's dead, dude. What got exhausted? We still have a Malaise. Okay, and I mean, I don't know. We're here. Let's do it. Your consciousness begins to fade, but you struggle to stay awake. Have I been here before? Is this Slay the Spire again? Okay. Rest. Full health. 92 HP is good. I gotta admit, Snecko Skull's really nice. Orange Pellets is also great, but we would have to play Wraith Form. Dude, you could remove the debuff from Wraith Form, though. If you play Wraith Form first, then an attack, then a skill, you remove the debuff, right? Which means you can play it and then still have Dex going into the future. So it's either, do you want more damage, or do you want the ability to have your Dex after you play Wraith Form? Because we own, well, you know what? We have Footworks as well. So if we don't draw Wraith Form, we can still purge vulnerability. We have to take Orange Pellets. That's true. We do have Entropic Brew. We could combo off of this. So I think we got to take it. No more money? Fair enough. Now this fight's gonna suck, but we still have the Malaises, which are nice. So we don't know what they're doing or what order they're doing it in. We're gonna draw in 3 cards. So we're gonna start by facing to the right. Do a strike. It's not a very good draw. Did hit Orange Pellets. This is a tough fight because if they're doing 40 damage on this turn, they'll do 40 next turn, and if they're doing 20 damage on this turn, they'll do 60 next turn. We might use our potions. So they're doing 20 on this turn, so they'll do like 40 on, yeah, they'll do like 40 on this turn. It's admittedly a bit of a bad setup, but we got Wraith Form, and it'll cost us 1 Dex on this turn to play it. That's good enough, I think. I think you got to play it because he's doing 40 damage. We don't have a attack, but that's fine. So it'll be Wraith Form, Bouncing Flask, Defend, and we can even pop like a Malaise. The Spear, this is a weird combat for us. The Spear scales, but with our Malaises, we might be able to get ahead of him. It's really, whatever enemy gets hit by the Flask is who we gotta kill first. Because now we have a target for Catalyst. That's the important part. And in fact, what we could do is we could play Bouncing Flask to start the poison, and with the Wraith Form we'll take no damage. But we could also just play a Defend with the Wraith Form to take no damage versus 4, and then maybe just pop a Malaise just for weakness, but it's only a 1x Malaise. We will play Wraith Form. And I think I'll just play another Bouncing Flask. I'm okay taking 4 damage, I hope. I hope. We lose 1 Dex, but as long as we get a Footwork, an attack, and a Defend, we can purge the debuffs. So it's gonna be Footwork, Strike. We should turn around. We don't need to turn around. We have intangibility. Are we gonna Catalyst? I think we should. And then I'll just turn around again to Malaise. We're only getting hit for 1 this turn. I know we're taking like chip damage, but it's really not that much. This is a interesting turn here, because we can double sneak. We still have intangibility, so 1 block is enough, and then we can give him 8 strength down. I mean, we're ahead of him. So I think the shield is buffing. Just want to make sure we're taking as little damage as possible. Okay. A catalyst kills him though. We got it. And I think we do play it. The first one already exhausted, but we can stay in front of the Spire Spear, no problem. We got Malaises. Now you're dead. I think the Spear's even doing no damage on this turn, but I'll still play like a couple of blocks. We'll stop it here. He was attacking, but he did no damage. And if we play Malaise, we will take no damage, because this is his multi-hit, so we can probably play a Bouncing Flask. Yeah. Oh, you were not attacking, but you're still 11 strength down, and this is the value of those Malaises. They both exhausted, but we're gonna be done with the fight in a couple of turns anyways, it doesn't matter. Okay, Pen Nib's active, no more attacks. And we're walking into the heart fight with 73 HP. That's really good. And we have both of our good potions too. Upgraded cards, oh, Kunai is not that good. Adrenaline is really good. Blessing of the Forge, I don't think we actually need it. I'd rather have the weakness in the Entropic Brew. Okay, well, I mean, here we go. We've got a pretty good chance at this. Ah, dun 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 dun. Kind of a bad start, but I will play Dagger Throw to get through the deck faster. This gives us draw, so I'm gonna play it. I know we're taking damage, but I wanna see what we get. We also have Kunai, so that did give us 1 dex. This is an end turn. We have an attack and a skill. If we draw any power, we can cleanse the debuffs. We have a weakness potion and an Entropic Brew. Dun 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 dun. There's our footwork. So here's what we're gonna do. Weakness, Entropic Brew, we're gonna look for like a dex potion. We didn't get one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you play colorless potion now or later? I think you save it for when you need the draw. So what we are gonna do is power, attack, skill. And we could even play a Malaise just to make sure that this guy is you know, weak forever. Because I don't know if he's doing his multi-hit, but if he's doing his multi-hit, we take 15 damage on this turn. So we don't really need to play the Malaise. We can save it for next turn, or we don't care about it because he's gonna purge his debuffs anyways, you know what I mean? So I think what we do is actually strike to increment Ink Bottle, and then just block a couple of times. This is his multi-hit. So this is his big hit, so we want raw blocks, which we don't have, but we have Malaise, which we're not gonna play, we're gonna hold it. So we could use a colorless potion to maybe get something out of this turn. I think I will. I think Panic Button's okay. He's gonna hit for like 30 damage, maybe like 20 something. Panic Button, we can purge the debuff, and also, if we can't block next turn, who cares? So I'm actually gonna strike. and then panic. And then if we can't block next turn, who cares? So we finally have our catalysts. We already have 9 block as well, so we have block built in, which is really nice. So we will bouncing. I'm gonna look for the other bouncing, which we didn't get, but that's okay. I'm gonna prepare for the next turn. We should draw, we might not draw bouncing. If we play concentrate, we will. What are we gonna play on this turn though? Strike, what are we gonna discard? Piercing, defend, strike. Okay, you know what, let's do that. It costs us a little energy, but now we're guaranteed to draw bouncing. And we have Wraith Form, which is a power, and we have a skill and an attack. So we're gonna play Wraith Form. Yeah. Yeah. Adrenaline? We should have played Bouncing Flask first so it would shuffle. But we will play it. I will play a malaise just to purge. This is a slow fight. We are getting ahead of the heart with every poison that we play and with every, you know, turn of intangibility we have with no debuff associated with it. We are getting ahead of him. All we gotta do is slow play it. And right now, we catalyst. He's dead. We will win an Ascension 20 heart run on Act 4 after not having played Slay the Spire in, I don't know, a year? It's pretty good. I accept it. I like it. I feel good, man. Feel good. Feels good, man. Yeah. Anyways, we just have to live for one more turn, which is not that hard to do. We don't even need to play the neutralize, but we do like it for an attack. So what we will do is, oh, we have no power. We can't purge panic button. We played our powers. That's fine. Well, in that case, there you go. Has it been a year? It's been a long time. I don't remember the last time I really played Slay the Spire, but there you go. A surprise Runic Dome. Act 4, A20, Victory as the Silent. Okay, I guess. Really didn't expect this to be the winning run versus the other runs that we had, but fair enough. 27-26 is our score. Man, blah, 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 blah. Now so is you and so shall I. Check out the run history real quick. The last time we played Slay the Spire was December 18th, 2021? I mean, I'm looking at the runs. There were a lot of runs. Was this our, yeah, this was our new 820 heart climb, wasn't it? And then before that, it was a year break between December 2020 and like September, August 2021. So there you go. That was our delay, our gap between Spire runs. Been a few months, I suppose. Silent A20 victory complete. There you go. Da 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 da. What a fun run. Just goes to show you that maybe having Runic Dome allowing me to like slow down and think about things helps, but also it was just a good run. We had good things show up. Runic Pyramid, poison cards, always my favorite archetypes. And then also Paper Crane and Dolly's Mirror, and we can afford it. Good run. We certainly got lucky. But I'm happy with that run. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Let me try that again. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me at any of the links below in the video description. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire.